Reddy. Good morning to everyone. Today we are going to conduct a program on biomedical engineering and
Sir, can
instead
you
of
hear me?
yeah,
Sir,
yeah, I can able to hear you. I can able to hear you, sir. Yeah, I can able to hear you, sir. You're fine. और क्या claim है? Huh? Hmm? Oh, so it's okay for you. Can you able to hear me?
yeah.
Morning to everyone. Today we are going to conduct our biomedical department and Institute of Innovation Council jointly organizing the online session by the resource person Dr. S. Atheena Milagi Pandian, founder and managing director of AtheenaPandian Private Limited. So just I want to introduce our sir, so our resource person. Sir, sir is an finished his doctorate and he finished his BE in Atheena College of Engineering. Then ME, he's done a postgraduate diploma in hospital management (PGDHM) in Kamaraj University, Madurai, India. Then our resource person Atheena Pandian sir is completed ME in College of Engineering, Gindi campus, Anna University, Chennai, in Master of Engineering, Biomedical Engineering. Then sir completed doctorate PhD in Biomedical Engineering field in University of Kingdom of Tango. And sir published nearly given a lot of support for various engineering college, conducted 10 faculty development program in RVS, and then participated 15 international conferences and 7 national conferences, and achieved a lot of awards, a best paper award from Apollo Institute, Chennai. This is the professional activity by our resource person. And the main thing is he published 63 biomedical books through the international express publication in the national press. Okay. Then the main thing of our resource person and the public AtheenaPandian Private Limited is signed MOU with 32 engineering institutions. So very big achievement by our sir in the very short period, and 10 multi specialty hospital and 28 biomedical industries in all over India 2020 and 21 till 22. So nearly within a 2-3 years in a short period, because of his achievement, is having a MOU of 32 engineering institution and 10 multi-specialty hospital and 28 biomedical industries. So I'm very happy and proudly to say that our resource person to invite our online session. So I request you to join, dear students, join with in this utilize the session and interact with sir. Thank you, sir. Uh, Sir, you can proceed your session. Voice crackler.
Now, sir, now it is audible.
It's audible. Now it's audible.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the introduction, sir. I would like to thank the management of Tech University, with Dr. Bharadaraja, sir, Mr. Satish, Mr. Vinod, sir, and all the other faculty members, head of the department of biomedical engineering, and all my dear biomedical community people, those who are joining this particular session. So, straight away, I just want to share some of the few points and few statistics I would like to share with you. And then once I share the statistics, and then I will move into the entrepreneurial skills and development. Okay. So today's topic is actually you are all well known about relating to the entrepreneurial. So small statistics I have actually. So, in the period of 2018 and 19 and 20, the 3 years we are facing much struggle in all over the world, not only us, because of the COVID. We are facing so many troubles. But even though biomedical engineering, the need of the healthcare supports, the need of the equipment is much heavier in each and every corner of the world. In that particular period, especially in India is concerned, there are over 1,190 MSME entrepreneurs are created. I hope you understand what I'm saying. In the period of 2019 and 20, within the 2 years of duration, 1,900 plus companies are registered, the startups on behalf of MSME. Before 2018 and 2019, the number of companies registered, that is, a startup companies registered count is around 640. Within the 2 years, in the 19 and 20, the startup companies count is much heavier. The vast increase. In that 1,900 startups, almost 85% of the startups are belongs to the healthcare. In particularly, in Tamil Nadu, especially in Coimbatore is concerned, around 149 companies, that is startup companies. So 149 biomedical companies, especially in Coimbatore, they got approval from the MSME. So what it means actually is, every one of the world, they required healthcare support nowadays, because the healthcare is common sector for all the peoples. Just take an example of the Audi car and the BMW car. Who is going to be buy that particular richest car? Those who are having a much amount of money, those who are having enough amount of, they are very rich. That kind of the peoples only, they can able to buy the Audi, Ferrari, BMW like that. The rich people only can able to live in the very richest place where we want to. The person, those who are under middle class or in the middle class, can't able to buy these kind of the facilities. Even they don't have air conditioner in the room. But what is the reason why I am just mentioning this point is, come to the healthcare. Whether he is a rich or whether he is an under middle class or whether he is living in the hut, whatever it may be, all are the human beings. Everyone's requires those who are sick, whether the rich person is get sick or whether the poor person is get sick, they are straight away moving to the area called the hospital. They need a healthcare support. The doctors need to check the temperature of the person using the thermometer. For even if he is a rich person, even he is a under middle class person, whatever, whomever it may be, the status is not a matter when the healthcare is concerned. For measuring the temperature, you need to take the thermometer to measure it. There is nothing we can, because the richest people have some different machines, some of the smallest people have some different machines. Not like that. Healthcare is common for all the domain in the people. So all the people, those who are in the world, required a healthcare support. So that is the reason why all the other people, all the other domain people, they start registering their business towards the development of the healthcare. That is actually the reason why, because of the COVID situation, most of the companies, they start their investment towards the manufacturing of healthcare products. That is the reason why in the 2019 and 20, most of the companies, 80% of the registered companies are started. So the COVID triggering the need of healthcare, that particular triggering effect will motivate most of the investors to become an entrepreneurs. Not only because of this particular COVID, my dears, as a COVID situation, there are so many other remedies are there in healthcare. You know something, in a human body, of course, everyone knows that you all belongs to the biomedical engineering. Of course, everyone knows that. Of course, 78 human organs are there. Almost 29,000 biomedical equipments are there in the world approved by the FDA. But you know one thing, still 20% of the disorders, the 20% of the diseases, the 20% of the uncomfortableness, still the doctor is facing to identify some of the diseases. I am telling that still some of the diseases can't able to diagnose using the devices. Still, some of the diseases can't able to rectify solution, to give the solution by using the devices. Some of the equipment couldn't able to recognize by the doctor by using the equipment. Especially you take an example of ophthalmology. Almost 23 diseases are there in ophthalmology is concerned. Ophthalmology means that it's eye relating. Eye relating disorders, eye relating disease is concerned. Almost 23 diseases and disorders are there. But only 13 diseases and disorders can able to find out, diagnose by using the medical equipment. Still 10 particular diagnoses can't able to diagnose by using the device. Especially we can able to take an example called retina pigmentosa, retina pigmentosa. All these kind of the diseases couldn't able to find out by using the devices. By the symptoms, through the symptoms of the person, the doctors can finalize the person is affected by this particular disease. Not only diagnose, my dears, all the remaining, the 10 particular disorders didn't have any treatment also. Therapeutically also, we don't have any, excuse me, therapeutically also, we don't have any equipment to cure that particular disease. That retina pigmentosa. Actually, what does retina pigmentosa means that the rods and cones count, that is an eye pigments. If there is a lack of eye pigments, the person is affected by the retina pigmentosa. Still, there is no equipment is there to increase the count of the rods and cones. Those who are person have sufficient, not sufficient rods and cones pigments in the eye. So what I mean was, the area is open. Still, there are so many equipment need to come into the healthcare. Not only in ophthalmology, I'm just give an example of ophthalmology. Almost all the 78 human organs, the 20% of each and every organ have some of the problems to in the diagnosis basis or in the therapeutical basis. There is some of the devices not available. So what, as a biomedical engineering point of view, what is the, why not we are supposed to create that particular device? Why not we are supposed to innovate, give you some innovating ideas to make a particular product to diagnose that kind of the diseases and disorders? If you can able to do that, then you are all considered as an entrepreneur. None of the other domain, for example, you can able to take automobile. Automobile is attains the peak level. Network, there is networking, communications attains the peak level. Then mobile networking, of course, we are all having an Android mobile, iOS, all the things attains the peak level in the market. But still the healthcare, we are in the modern healthcare world, but still we require some of the devices to come into the market to diagnose and give therapeutical treatment to the people. So what it meant was, apart from all the other domain, biomedical engineering, especially the one engineering domain that is belongs to the healthcare is biomedical. We are the people need to do that. What to do that? Need to create that particular products. For that, you must be come with the product, with the ideas, and to become an entrepreneur very easily. In most of the colleges, once I have a chance to speak with the pupils, speak with the final years, and speak with the third years, and speak with the faculty development program through the FDP to the faculty members. The one thing I need to remember, one thing I need to say every time is, everyone is going and looking for the job. For example, the 60 people in a final year, almost 50 people, 50 plus people are ready to work under the company. None of them are think about why not we can able to start a business. So my small request is that each and every person, those who are in this meeting, the better thing in your life is you are a biomedical engineer. You are having a great chance. Don't search the job. Better provide the job. Don't go and sit in front of the Google and just search the job. It's the common people. All the common people did the same thing. We are entirely different. Because we are having an open space to create many things. Because healthcare is not, even though we are saying that a modern healthcare world, still there are so many things are waiting. We are the responsible person to create that. We are the responsible person to make that, right? So rather you are going and working under the company, why not you can start a business to provide a job to the others? That is what we arrange this particular talk, entrepreneurship. So thanks for arranging this particular thing. So this is what I need to talk for the upcoming 1 or 1.5 years, and my trainer will join and explain you about all these things. So this particular entrepreneurs, there are different types of the entrepreneurs are there, and different types of the companies are there. We can able to usually in the corporate they can say tier 1 companies, tier 2 companies, tier 3 companies. Of course, we all know that the tier 1 companies are the multinational companies, the tier 2 companies are nothing but the dealers, the tier 3 companies are nothing but the accessory makers. So according to the revenue also we can able to count it as tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And according to their location where the company is spread over in the world is also we can able to calculate the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Different sort of the things are there. Before you want to become an entrepreneur, you must read the market carefully. That is the first initial step you need to do. What is actually a company is? What are all the different companies are there? What are all the companies that is recently available? What are all the companies that started 100 years back? What are all the development? Within this particular 100 years, what are all their achievements? Within this particular short period, what are all the new startup companies achieved? What are the products that are very trending? Which is actually the doctors required? Which is actually the healthcare society required? What is the price and what is the cost? What is the tax? What does it mean by tax? How much cost it gets when the product is imported? How much cost we need to pay to the other country when the product is exported? So because we are totally dealing with an equipment, we are totally dealing with the healthcare equipment. So all these particular things as a problem is concerned, we need to know about it. So the thing is, once you read the market carefully, once you know about the market carefully, the next step you need to do is investing. Investing of money is not a matter. But what is the purpose we are investing? That is the matter. Because investing a matter is nothing but I have an enough amount of money. I'm going to start a business. For example, it is a hotel business. I have enough amount of money. My father saved a lot of money in my account. So I want to start a business. I have 1 crore. So I need to put the money to start a hotel. It's not a proper investment. If you want to start a hotel, you must know how the hotel master, the Baroda master, right? You must know how to make the parotas. You must know how to cook. You must know how to supply the food to the customers. You must know how to clean the particular areas. You must use the mops. You must use the cleaning toilets. All the things you must know this. Whatever the job, whatever the requirement actually the hotel needs, all the jobs you must know it. That is the perfect way to invest in. Just to throw the money to buy all the things and keep the persons to do some works. It's not a perfect business. You must know about the business carefully. You must know about the nook and corner of the particular business carefully, and then start investing. That is the better way to start a business. Of course, in my period, I just gave an example of myself. I'm just see. I start my career as an assistant professor. I have a chance to interact with these students. In my mindset, I just want to do something in the biomedical because I have a passion towards biomedical engineering. When I crossed be a biomedical engineer, that is why I'm just do master of engineering. What is the reason why I'm doing master of engineering is I need to read the market. The market, what my business is, the market is totally belongs to the students. What actually the college is required, what actually the students is required. So for that, I need to interact with the students and the management. So the basic qualification required for this is Master of Engineering. So that I did. Then after I complete my Master of Engineering, fortunately I got a job as assistant professor. I set the goal, then I achieve the particular goal. Once I interact with I have a chance to interact with the students and also the management and also my colleague members, all the people. So there is a lot of time required to read all the market very carefully. It takes almost 10 years to read the market carefully. What actually the management is, because I just shifted my college. I just work in almost 6 to 7 colleges. Each and every management is entirely different. What is the mindset of the management is? What is the mindset of the people is? What is the mindset of the student from the rural areas? What is the mindset of the people from the urban areas? And what is the mindset of the people, those who are having a passion towards biomedical engineering? What is the mindset of the parents? And what is the mindset of the hospital engineers? So all these things I read, I take almost 10 years. And then I start investing the money. In the introduction, Bharat Raja sir said, within a short period, I signed 33 biomedical colleges and 20 plus hospital signing MOU. All these things happens very short period. But for this particular thing, I have worked for 10 years. What is actually the mindset? Once you read the mindset of the customers, once you read the mindset of the people, those who actually needed that, then 70% of the job is attained. The remaining 30% is nothing but your field work. Okay, then only I started. I started my career as 2010, I started as an assistant professor, and 2016, through the online, I start my business. And 2018, physically, I start my company. Once I get a contacts, once I get a customer mindsets, all the people's mindsets, actually what required is, because in the college, it is not possible to keep the much costlier equipment in the lab. There is not possible to keep the CT machine, MRI machine, X-ray machine inside the lab. They can able to keep the particular ECG machine, defibrillator machine, small amount of machines, even though the particular machines are there in the lab. The management is not allowed to open the particular device and see what has happened inside it because of costlier. But actually, the required thing for the biomedical engineer is know about what has happened inside the equipment. So that thing is not happen. So what mindset is, actually the biomedical engineer required these knowledges, that is dismantling the device and see what has happened inside it. What is fused, what is the need of the motor here, what is transistors, and what is the read, what is the SMPS, how much amount of voltage the particular motherboard is required, Actually, 220 volt is coming. Which one is DC? Which one is AC? How we need to change the motherboard and how we need to manufacture the particular motherboard. What is sensor? What is display? How much amount of voltage required to the display? And what are the different kinds of the display modes are there in the medical equipment? All the things, once you dismantle the device on C only, you can able to know about it. So all these things are not possible to do it in the college. All these kind of the knowledge are lagging. Those are having a 9.5 CGPA also, the person didn't have any experience to dismantling the device. But actually the market is required, not the 9.5 CGPA. The market is required, what is fuse? Did you work in the motherboard? Did you work how to use the transistor? Did you work how to soldering the thing what you are using in the motherboard? That is the thing actually required. So once I got all these informations, once I got all the things I read it in my life, and then I started, okay, this only actually required. That is why I can able to almost I can able to reach this particular stage because of reading the market very carefully. That is what my idea is. Once you are become an entrepreneur, don't invest the money. If you have a money, if you want to become an entrepreneur, it is not a good idea. If you have a money, keep it that. Which business you are going to start? Read the business. What are the customers that is required for the business? What actually the customers required is? What actually the trending is? Read the particular thing carefully. And then, if it is possible, go and work under any company. Work under any company. Then know about the balance sheets. How much amount of threshold level they fix for the product. If it is a dealer, then what is the relationship between the dealers and the major products? Or the major company products? And what are the price variations are there? Then how the particular doctor is reacting, what actually the doctor is expecting. So all these kind of things you can able to gather. 1 year or 1.5 years or 2 years, you want to be there in the market to read all these things, then that makes sense to invest the money to the business. That is a better idea to become a better entrepreneur. Okay, so this is what I need to share a few points that, okay. So next, what I'm going to say is, some of the few points required to become an entrepreneur. What are the types of entrepreneur? Who are all the persons achieved, not only in biomedical? Who are all the persons, the successful entrepreneurs? All the things and what actually required, what is the skills and how to achieve and how to set the goals and all the things my trainer will explain you very clearly through the slides. So thank you very much once again to Mr. Bharadaraja sir and Mr. Satish and Mr. Vinod sir and the head of the department and all the other faculty members for introducing me. And I hand over my session to my trainer, Rashid.
Yes, sir, I'm here, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so my trainer, so the most important thing is she is going to explain you the full detail about what is actually an entrepreneur is, because she is with me for the past 2 years. She's traveled with me for the past 2 years. She know what are all the things actually I planned and what are all the things I executed, which are all the things I failed, and which is the area where I get success, and all the things she know. So she might have interact with you for the upcoming 1 hour. So do you have any kind of the clarifications you can able to ask to her? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Bharadaraja sir. Thank you, Satish.
So good day to everyone, and thank you for this opportunity. And first of all, my thanks to the management and then head of the biomedical department and the professors and my dear students. So in this 1.5 hours, I am traveling with you, and the great topic is an innovative entrepreneurial skills and development, right? So that is an actually the topic that actually this is a very great topic. You are in a people, you are in a future entrepreneurs, right? So The topic innovative entrepreneurial skills and development. Actually, it have a great meaning, right? Innovative. I hope so everybody know about the invention. That is in a creation, right? So if you have a creative idea, then only you can discover a lot of the things, right? So your projects. So if you have an innovative ideas, if you have a creative mind, that then only you can discover a new product from your project, right? So then entrepreneur, actually entrepreneurial skills and development. Entrepreneur is the main essential thing for the entrepreneur is in a skill and development. Entrepreneur, which means I hope everybody know about the entrepreneur, right? So who starts a business? So he is an entrepreneur. He is entirely different from the employee and then workers, right? So if you are completing your final year, you searching a job, right? So if you are entered into the any of the field, actually you are in a biomedical engineering field, so you are entered as a field service engineer or application engineer and biomedical hospital biomedical engineer, and then you are entered into the software side, whatever it may be. But you are entered as workers, right? I mean employees. But entrepreneur is entirely different from the employees. Employees who get a salary from the company. Entrepreneur who give the who give the salary to the employees, right? So it is entirely different. So if you are become an entrepreneur, your skills, it's a must, is your skill play a major role in the entrepreneur. Okay, so who become an entrepreneur means definitely who have a passionate, who have really passionate towards some whatever the field it is. It is in a textile, it is in a software side, it is in IT, it is in a automobile, it is in a healthcare, whatever it may be. Definitely you have really passionate towards it, definitely you can able to do that, you can able to run a business. But if you need to run a business, definitely you need some of the skills how to develop that, right? So that is the session we are gonna to see. So this is an innovative entrepreneurial skills and development. Okay, so entrepreneur is who starts a business, okay, for earning a money. So it's not only for that to run a business in a successive manner. Okay, so everybody has an up and downs in that business. So sometimes you just taken a decision that will be in a wrong one. So on the timing you face some problems, but you have a capability how to get away from it, how to rise again, how to get away from the problem and how to solve it. So those are the skills are much needed. So those topics we are covered today. Okay, so I will share my slide. So it is visible to everyone, right? Yes. So entrepreneur is actually it's not a very easy thing. Okay, if you are become an entrepreneur means that you need to work a lot. You have a lot of the skills. You need an experience. Okay, but most of the guys, actually most of the members nowadays, they are in a very good entrepreneur and they are achieve a lot at their young ages, like 20 to 23, within 30. So they are achieve a lot of the things. It is not only becomes it is not only become for from their experience, and it also becomes their skills. Sometimes they have creativity skill, very good communication, they can able to understandable capacity, and they are from their young age onwards, he have passionate towards someone something, right? So based on that, they will become a very good entrepreneur, and they have started a business, and they are running in a successive manners. Okay, so we can able to see actually for example, you have to take an actually everybody known about the Steve Jobs, right? So he is a founder of the Apple. So Steve Jobs, he is not a single man to run this business, right? Actually most of us, they are around him, and they are helped with him. So but the main thing is that decision taking, and what are the thing which is needed for the business, that will be come from that person. Okay, so sometimes he taken a very good decision that will be very much helpful for the growth of the company, development of the company. But sometimes he just taken a decision that will not good, and so for that he just faces some of the losses. So, but the thing is that he faced the loss, right? But he is not stop their business. Okay, he just try to move their business, and he just try to get away from that problem. He just solve the things and get away from that, and he just run a business. After that he suddenly he just taken a very good decision instead of this. So after, because of the decision, he can able to run in a successive manner. So this is the thing actually we needed. Okay, awake, arise, and stop not to the goal is reached. Actually, this inspirational quotes, everybody know that it's in a very famous dialogue also. But the thing is that it is not only come from the film. Okay, who are the persons run the business. So this is the main quote. Okay, so those are the entrepreneurs. I hope so everybody known about him. So Steve Jobs, Musk, Zuckerberg, and then Elon Musk, and then Ratna, so Ratan Tata. So those persons are there. Okay, he's those peoples are in entrepreneurs. And first of all, we should know about why we are what is entrepreneur. Okay, so why we are start this business, and when we start this business, that is in a very good way to take in a long way. And how we can able to run this business. So those are the things are must think. If you are decided to become an entrepreneur, you need to frame some of the questions inside you. So what is the thing, and what are the steps we have to do, and how to improve our skills, and what are the capacity, what are the quality we need to run the business, and what are the skills and development, what are the peoples we know we have. So those are the things we know. First of all, you just frame those questions from yourself. Okay, inside yourself, you just search the answer for that. Okay, so what is entrepreneur? So if you are really passionate, if you are really interested in something, like if you are much interested in an automobile, okay, or else if you are interested in a software side, so you just need to, you are well, it is not only about the interest. Okay, at the same time, you know how to run it. Okay, so if you are interested in programming, means it's not only about the interest. You must know what is programming, how to create this code, how to install that, how to create an app. Okay, so those all the things you must know first, then only it is in a very right way to start the business regarding that. Okay, so and then why we are start this business means that you just frame some of the pathway, what are the steps we have to do, right? So if you just think about it, it is in a summer season. Okay, so summer season means that everybody needs an ice cream, right? Cooling, right? So juices, ice cream, so those things are very much needed, fruits are much needed in the summer season. So the business idea is must. Okay, so the business idea which will be create, if you are taking some decision, if you are running a business like it's related to that field of a hotel, right? So on the timing, you just suddenly you just take a decision. Okay, summer session will start, so immediately we just launch some of the ice cream parlor between our inside our hotel. So that will be very helpful for the people. They are just come, they are attracted. Why? Because of it is in a ice cream parlor is there, hotel is there. It is in a multi-purpose. So we just move there and take an ice cream. So at the same time, they are having a hungry means they take in a food. So this is a double purpose, right? At the same time, we can able to increase the customer count, right? So this is the way how we just impress the people, how we just take on a customers wherever whatever the situation is that we just take on a decision, different decision. It's an entirely different from the others. Suddenly you just take it and implement it and get the participants or get the customers. Okay, so that is in a very smart way to run the business. So you must know all those things, right? So this is so that is why we start the business, is that if we are starting this business, if there is any scope is there or not, we can able to get in a profit or not. So in this area, in this location is suitable for this business or not. So those are the things you just ask and you just get the answer from that. So if you are decided to start a business regarding that automobile, but it's not only in automobile, okay, regarding that okay, hotel, okay, but the hotel you are where you launch this hotel, where you just start this hotel. If you are starting a hotel in a rush area, definitely you can get able to get in a good benefit, right? But you are starting a hotel in a very rural areas, like sorry, you are starting a hotel in a very small area, means that definitely you can get in a, you are not able to get in a much profit, right? So those are the things you just need to frame it, and you just based on that you will start the business, okay? And when you start the business, so once if you are starting a business, the main thing is that experience, at the same time leadership quality. So those are the things you needed, okay? Once if you are known about how to control the peoples, if you are known about how to impress the peoples, you are known about the depth of the business, so those things are much helpful for you to run the business in a successive manner, okay? So that is the thing when we start the business. So if you have any experience in the field of the 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, that will be very helpful to you for to run your business. Okay, so for example, if you are an application engineer, work in a ultrasound machine, okay, so you are known about, you are well known about the ultrasound machine. So nook and corner of the ultrasound machine, how it will be what are all the companies are there, first of all. So what are the companies they are innovate that they are manufacturing the ultrasound, what are all the dealers are there, so who are dealers are, for example, if you are taking a Philips ultrasound and Sai Medical Systems and Sri Imaging, they are in dealers of the Philips, okay? So you must know all those things first. So after that you have an experience in the field of the ultrasound, so you are well known about that ultrasound manufacturing companies, dealership companies, turnover. At the same time you are well known about that ultrasound machine, right? So how we just operate it, what are all the probes are there, what is the function of the probe, how it will be how we just troubleshoot the problems. So everything we know about the ultrasound, right? So as application engineer, you just demonstrate it, you just anatomical part, and then most everything you know. So you after that you just need to know about the troubleshooting parts and service parts also. Then only if you are taking on a dealership of the ultrasound, if you are decided to become an entrepreneur, so on the timing you are a working application engineer, after that you are a wish to become an entrepreneur, means that what you started, like it's in a manufacturing company of ultrasound, we can't, this is in a lot of the investment, so we need to invest a lot of amount for it. So at the same time most of the companies are there for that the tier 1 companies are there to manufacturing the ultrasound. So for example Philips, which means that actually Philips is a tier 1 company to invent the ultrasound, right? Actually they are manufacturing ultrasound. So those companies are there. So you just take another decision, like why we are not taking this dealership. So dealership is in if you are starting a dealership company, that will becomes in a tier 2 and then tier 3, tier 4. So based on the criteria, right? So why we are not taking this dealership company? So if you are in a if you are starts a dealership company, you must know about all those the company details, revenue, and what are all the hospitals are there. Why? Because of you are starting the dealership, so you are already work as a application engineer, so you need to know about what are all the hospitals are there, right? So in surrounding hospitals and where they are needed the ultrasound, so you have a lot of the contact from the hospital peoples, from the company peoples, and from the labs, okay? So on the timing it will be very helpful to you to connect with you and the people, okay, you and the customer. So it will be very helpful to you. That is why we need the experience of this field, okay? So if you have an experience, you have an contact, you have an ideas, you know, you actually well known about the particular thing, and you know about the company, so everything you know about it, so that will be very helpful to you to run the business, right? At the same time, if you are have an experience on the field, so definitely you can whatever the struggle you are facing, you can able to take a decision. So if this problem will come, definitely we will do these things, definitely we can get away from it. So if the problem is suddenly happens, so what we are doing, so everything you have, why? Because of you have an experience. So from your experience you are easily solve those problems, and you have easily taken a decision. So that is a must thing. So that is why I am sure you people that you have an experience, that is a very great way to run a business. Okay. And how? Because of the employees. Definitely if you are start the business, definitely you need an employees, right? So that employee, choosing of employees must. So whoever you are picking for to work with you, so those things, actually those employees quality and their trustability, those things are much those things are very essential for to run a business. If you are choosing 4 members, 2 members is not good, definitely it will affect you. Okay. So how to start the business, so those things are we will see. Okay. So what are all the skills we needed, what are the persons whether those are very good for the business, so everything we will see. I hope so these are understands to you. Okay. So the thing is that entrepreneur, I hope so everybody know that, right? You have an creative ideas, you have an you have an some goal, you have some passion, and you have some you have an consistency of your work, so that will be become a very good entrepreneur. So it is viewed as a change, generally entaining a risk beyond that. Actually, entrepreneurship, it's an very great thing. If you are doing a business, definitely you need to improve your quality. Okay, before entering into the business, into the business, you need to improve your quality. So what are all the skills you are needed? So first of all, you just understand one thing: if you are starting a business, you are the leader of it. Okay, you are the boss. So under that only employees will work. So first of all, you have an equality, so you need to know that what are all the things we need to do, what are the decision we have to take in a critical situation. So what are all the human relations. Okay, so you need to make a very good bond between you and the employees. So that will be very great thing. Actually, whatever the, if you both have a very good communication, very good relationship, definitely that will be very helpful for to build your business, for to development of your business. So those things are much needed, those skills are much needed for the very good entrepreneurship. Okay. So what are all the characteristics of the entrepreneurship? Actually, we need a versatile, flexible, money savvy, resilient, communicative. Actually, what are all those things are connecting a one point, right? So by whatever the situation will occur, okay, you need to improve from that. Okay, so versatile, which means that, yeah, if suddenly for example, if you are taking that internet issues. Okay, so on the timing, somebody will run their business by using their internet, but one day internet will lag. What we do that? So we just take a decision. So without internet, what we are doing, so what we can able to do. So those things are you need to know. So that is versatile. So flexible, so what are the situation, we just able to flexible for it. Okay, so those characteristics we need. If you are become an entrepreneur, so definitely those characteristics is must. Okay, at the same time, money savvy. Actually, um if you are invest a money, okay, if you are invest a money to the business, so what you are did is that you actually, you first of all, you have some plan. Okay, how to run the business. Okay, how to start it, and how to invest it, and how to build that. Okay, in step by step, you know about. First of all, you just make a plan for everything. So after that only, you just invest it, and you just make a very good building. Okay, so for example, if you are starting a construction business, okay, so construction is not a very easy thing. So if you first of all, you buy a land. So it is 1 acre or 2 acres, like you just buy a land, and you just step by step, you just create a plan. So what is our plan of the building? So you just need to make a plan for the building. So after the construction, so during the construction work, whatever the thing will be happen, you need to you have a confidence to solve it. Okay, so sometimes the plan will change, or sometimes the quality of the building is not good, so those things will be happen. So you need to know about what are all the things, if you are what are all the decision you are taken at that crucial time. Okay, so after that if they are construct that building, after that they need to sell it. Okay, so what the main purpose of the entrepreneur is that profit, right? So if we are investing 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs or 50 lakhs in a business, you need to get an at least of the 10 or 20 percentage from that, that is called as profit, right? So profit is a must thing for the business. So if you are earning a money, you need to know about some of the skills. What are the skills we needed to run in a very good manner, very good successive manner in our business means that, so these characteristics we needed. Okay, so that is in a personal characteristics of the successful entrepreneur. So what are the characteristics? Persistence is an important thing. Okay, I mean I hope so everybody known about the meaning of the persistence. It's in a confident. Okay, what are the decisions you are taking, you are so confident on that. Okay, so for example, if you are much interested, much passionate towards a biomedical field, so what you are doing is that if you are interested in biomedical, you need to innovate something first of all. Okay, so there are a lot of the ways are there. So if you are wish to become an entrepreneur, so first you just choose the path. Okay, so I am just gonna to start that a dealership company. So if whatever the problem you are facing in that way of travel of your business, you just confident on your goal. Okay, I need to go there. So what are the things I am faced, it doesn't matter, I just face in a struggle, I just face the problems and I just learn from it. After that I will take a new decision and I will move on. So my main motto is that I need to reach the goal. That is my main motto. So you are confident, you are passionate actually what you are really want to do. So you are so confident on the particular thing, definitely you can able to do it. So if you are not confident on that thing, if you are fall down, so if you are plan something, it will be failure. So on the timing you are really broken and you can't able you didn't have any confidence to restart again, means that it is waste. Actually that is a waste of time, waste of investment. Okay, and you are not a very good entrepreneur. Actually you are not an entrepreneur. So if you are an entrepreneur means definitely, okay, this is in a loss I face, and I am just I just go to the 2 steps. So one step will be fall down. It doesn't matter. So I just in this thing I just learn this thing. So I am not repeat it again. So I just learn from from my failure and I just restart it again and I just taken a new decision and I will move on. So this is in a very good entrepreneur. So what are the decision? What are the goal you are set first? You just confident on it. That is in a called as persistent. Okay. So next thing is that creative. Actually if you have a creative ideas, actually that is a must thing actually, right? So you have a creative idea, definitely you are be unique compared to all. So there are 10 or 12 dealership companies are there. Okay, you are the one, means that definitely you have a creative idea, you are shine a star like you are so unique. Okay, you are so unique compared to all. So that is in a creativity. So everybody start a business, but the some of the peoples only they are rising, right? And they are shine like a stars individually, they are shine like a stars and they can able to point out individually like Elon Musk and then Zuckerberg and Steve Jobs. So and then Ratnam Tata, so his father only actually Naval Tata only founded of the Tata Constructions, right? So and then So we can able to point out the individual peoples, so they are in a very good in business, so then only we can able to point out it, right? So a lot of us, they are doing a business, but some of them only they are just growth their business in a successive manner because of these characteristics. So they are so confident, they are so persistent in their field. At the same time, they have some creative ideas. When you have a creative ideas means you are really interested towards what you are doing, what you are doing. So then only on the timing only you can able to have some creative ideas. So what we do it, so okay, this problem will come, what we do it, what we do it. So you just ask yourself, and you have some ideas that will be implemented in your field. That is called as creativity. Okay, so that creative mind thought is a very essential thing for the successful entrepreneur. And responsible, like if you are starting a business, you are the responsible for your entire thing. Okay, so if I am start this for example, I just take this, okay, if we are starting a biomedical institute, okay, training institute means what we do is that you need to know about what is biomedical first of all. What is the biomedical engineering, what is the student's mindset, what are the subjects are there, and what are what are the content of the each and every subject comes under the biomedical engineer. So what is the scope of the biomedical engineers, and what are the thing we need to improve our quality. So if I am studying a biomedical engineer, what are all the qualities, what are all the skills we need. So at the same time, what are all the companies are there, what are the projects are there, what are all the product, I mean biomedical equipments are there. So what is the new invention, and those things you are known, then only you can able to do run this business, right? So you can able to do that particular thing in a successive manner. So that is a responsibility. Actually, once if you are starting the business, you are the responsible for that. Okay, so at the same time, the office is full and full comes in our control. So you are the leadership. So first of all, you have a leadership quality. You definitely have a leadership quality. So you, because of under that only employees will work, right? Under that boss, employee work. So what are the decisions taken by the leader? So those decisions, those instructions, that will be followed by the employees. Okay, so you are the responsible for all those things. So actually in a company, there is an MD is there, and company members, I mean manager, MD, manager, and then employees, co-workers, everybody is there. So everybody's roles and responsibility is different. Okay, so co-workers means they are doing some work, manager means they are just go through all those the works that will be going good or not. Okay, so they just he just go through all those the things. But the leadership, actually that entrepreneur who is gonna start the business, you need to update all those the things. Okay, so you know what is going on in your company. Okay, you must know first what is the employee, and what is his quality, what the work has to be done by her or by him. So this work will go or not. So well, what are the steps we have to take in our future development. And if we need empowerment means what are all the persons we can able to hire. So everything you know first. Okay, so if you are just to give some responsibility to others, you need to watch that particular responsibility is going good or not. So at the same time, if it is not good, you just change it. So those things are then you are in a total responsible for your company. So that is comes under the responsibilities. Actually, you are really dedicated, and then committed. Actually, you are really dedicated towards your work, then only you can able to do all those the things. Okay, and you are really interested, so then only you can able to do that. So that is comes under the responsible, right? So at the same time, in questions, actually you have a knowledge about it. So if you are start something, you have a knowledge. So actually for example, if Sundar Pichai, everybody know about the Sundar Pichai, right? He is a founder of the Google. So he know very well about the coding, then only he can able to run that business, right? So what are the thing you can you will do, so you must have a knowledge of that. Okay, that is a most important thing. And flexible, you can able what are the situation you can able to flexible that. So okay, so then goal oriented, so what are the decision you are taken, so everything that will be depends on your goal. So if I am take this decision, because if I am take this, definitely we can able to achieve this goal. So those things are relatable. Okay, so what are the decision you are taken that will be helpful to attain your goal, that is in a goal oriented. So whatever the things you do, so that will be very helpful for your goals. Okay, so to reach the goal. Okay, so actually Elon Musk, he is an founder of that Tesla, right? Actually everybody known about the Elon Musk. So he is a founder of Tesla, and he is a very youngest billionaire. At the same time, this Elon Musk, now he is entering into the Twitter also. So his goal is that he just actually what are the things he can do, okay, he will do, that will be only his mindset is only to reach the goal. So for to reaching that, what are all the steps we have to do, so that will be followed by them. Okay, so you are following these things, only you can able to be unique compared to all. Okay, and then you are be independent. So what are the decision you are taking, you just be independent that. And self confidence is a must thing. If you are lose your self confidence, we didn't do anything, right? So self confidence is a must thing. Okay, so and then risk taker. So self confidence and risk takers are both the same. Actually, if you have an confident on yourself, then only you can able to take the risk, right? If you didn't have any confidence on yourself, definitely you are not entering into that. That is a very real fact of the life actually. So if you are having a confidence, means definitely but you didn't have anything known about that, but you just take the risk. So I can able to do it. Why I can? Most of the members, they are do it, means why I can't able to do it? I can do it. So I am just work for it. So I just take and I just work for the particular thing, and after that I will implement it. Definitely it will be give the very good result, right? So self confidence is must. So if you have a self confidence, means only you can able to take a risk. So if you are a risk taker, definitely you have a self confidence. Why? Because of once if you are fall down, means that definitely you have a power to rise again. So that is a must thing for the entrepreneur. And then coachable. So you need to coach your employees. Okay, you need to guide your employees. So first of all, you must know all those things, then only you can able to guide your employee, right? So that is those are that personal characteristics are very much important for the successful entrepreneur. Okay, so now we just say about the what is entrepreneur, what are the skills, what are the qualities, what are the characteristics needed for to become a good entrepreneur. Now we just see what are the types of the entrepreneur. Actually entrepreneur is in a start a business, but the business is not comes under and a very common. Okay, so we have a lot of types of the business. We can able to classify each and every business. Okay, so and then entrepreneurs too. So that is one is a builder, opportunist, and then innovator, specialist. So everybody's or comes under entrepreneur, but not everybody doing a same thing. Okay, so builder, which means that they are build. If already I told that, right? If in a construction company, means that they are in a very good builders, which means that they just from the initial step onwards, they are start the business. Okay, so they buy a land and build a building, and then build a building, and they just decorate it and design it. After that they will market their building to the society. After that they are sell that, and they will get a benefit from profit from that. So they are in a very good builders. Okay, opportunities means they are providing the opportunity to the lot of the peoples. Okay, so construction companies, those are comes under the builders, but there's opportunities, which means that most of that consultancy. Okay, consultancy, and then training academies, they are comes under the opportunities. Why? Because of they are provide the opportunity to the peoples. Okay, their business is that to provide the opportunity. So consultancy means, what is a consultancy? So consultancy company, they are providing the job, they are providing some of the opportunity to the another people, right? Who need the now I just need a job, means that they provide the job. Actually for they are just help help for their job. So that is called as consultancy. So that is comes under the opportunity. And if you are taking a training institute, okay, so training academy means they are providing a training to the students and those who are need a training. So they are providing the opportunity to come and learn, and they will provide the placement. So those are comes under the opportunities. Okay, innovator is entirely different. Actually, they are in a very creative mindset. They are innovate something. So research and development, those are comes under the innovator. So those are start the business under that innovation. So those business and the entrepreneur, they are comes under the category of the innovator. Okay, so for example, artwork, craft work, everybody know about the craft work, right? So nowadays most of us, they are doing a craft work, and in homemade they are just doing a craft work, and they are start the business related that, and they just sell their product to the customers in an attractive manner. So that's also comes under the innovator. Okay, so why? Because of they have a creative mind that based on that they just create some of the craft works. So and they just sell it, and they get in a profit from that. So that is, those people are comes under the innovator. So it's in our healthcare means research and development. Okay, you are research something, some new things, and you just from your project you are research something, and you just get in a product from that. So from those are comes under the innovators. Okay, if you are innovate something, so you are start the business related to the innovations, definitely that will be comes under the innovator. And specialist, actually specialist is entirely different. Specialist, which means that those who are really passionate toward the one and only field. Okay, they are not change their field. If you are interested in craft work, if you are interested in a bike, okay, automobile, or if you are interested in hotel jobs, and if you are you are only doing those jobs only. Okay, your subsidiary is not like that. So you are doing a main business related to the one pathway. Okay, if you are start a dealership of the ultrasound means, at the same time your one and only goal is to reach the ultrasound to all over the world. So that is your one and only goal, means that you are a specialist of the ultrasound. So that business and that entrepreneur, that will become under the category of the specialist. Okay, so and then small business entrepreneurship, which means that you are actually these are the entrepreneurs. Okay, so this category, builder, opportunist, and then innovator, specialist, those are comes under the entrepreneur category of the entrepreneur. And this is the companies. Okay, so if you are start doing a business, so you can able to categorize that is in a small business, or else it is in a scalable business, it's in a we are innovate, actually we are start a very large company, a tier 1 company like that, and we invest a lot of the amount to start a business, or else we are only doing through the online or social media. So you just your business category is entirely different from the entrepreneur. Okay, so those qualities are needed for the entrepreneur, but these are the small business entrepreneurship, scalable startup, and then large company, social entrepreneurship. So those are comes under the category of the business. Okay, so if you are doing a business like for a great example for the small business entrepreneurship is in a WikiHow. I hope everybody know about WikiHow, right? So WikiHow, we can able to edit everything whatever they are providing. At the same time, they are updating new information like in a Wikipedia. So WikiHow, but that's WikiHow. Actually, they are in a very good example for that. This code, like we can able to do a big things with a small team, right? So actually, this is a very true one. So what are the construction of our company and atmosphere and employees, number of the employees doesn't matter of the success of the business. So you have a fun and only 4 employee and you, so you are 5 people are there, but you are 5, actually you all 5 are much interested towards our business, and definitely you can able to achieve a lot of the things, right? So that is a code. Actually you can able to do a very big thing with a small team. So that is in a small business entrepreneurship. They have an actually this WikiHow, they have initial start it was started with the 4 peoples. So only 4 peoples are there. So now, but now their turnover is 100 billions, actually nearly 10 million dollars are there. Actually dollars is an turn up of his company. And now the workers is minimum 21 to 40 members are working there. So this is the wiki, how this is a very good example for the small business entrepreneurship. And scalable startup, actually scalable startup, which means that we just fix one point. Okay, so for example that we just fixing one point means that in summer session we are just doing that. Okay, we are just starting a juice business. So after the end of the summer session, what we do, we just stop it, right? After that winter will start, so it is in a loss. Okay, so we just stop it. Once you are start the business, your goal is achieved, you just stop it and you enter into the another business. So that is a scalable business. Before start the business, you have some scalable criteria. So once if you are reaching this, we just end up and you just move on it. So that is in a scalable startup. And a large company, yes, this is comes under the tier one. Actually Google, and then Tesla, Tata, and then in our healthcare, Fresenius Medical Care, and then GE, Philips, Siemens Healthineers, so those companies are comes under the large companies. Those are the tier one companies. We need to invest a lot of the investment for this company for to create a business, right? So for example, you are taking that Alan, I mean Sundar Pichai. Okay, so in the Google, they are in a very good in each and every field. Okay, actually அவங்க கிட்ட இல்லாத விஷயமே இல்லை. கூகுள் இட்ஸ் என்ன, தே ஆர் ஜஸ்ட் அவங்களோட ஃபுட் பிரிண்ட்ஸ் வந்து எல்லா டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ஸ்லயுமே இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? ஸோ அந்த மாதிரி that is in a Google. So whatever the informations you need, you just search it, you can get it. So இந்த இதுல வந்து கூகுள்ல இல்லாத விஷயமே கிடையாது அப்படின்னு நம்ம சொல்றோம் இல்லையா? So that is in a very large company. Those companies are comes under that. They why? Because of their turnover, it's very high compared to all the companies. And the main thing is that if you are start a business like in a large company, means that definitely your branch will have in 5 countries. Okay, so 5 countries you have in a branch. So that is called as in a tier 1. Okay, so social entrepreneurship, actually this social entrepreneurship full in a online. The great example is in a Facebook. Okay, so who know about the founder of the Facebook? Yes, so Mark Zuckerberg. So Mark Zuckerberg abindravadan, that he is a founder of the Facebook. Actually you just I just tell some story about him. Okay, so actually they have a much interest actually from 23rd of the age. From 23rd, actually he starts the business. Okay, so in 23 of his age, he become a billionaire. How he become a billionaire at the age of 20? It is very amazing thing, and it is very big thing, right? Actually how it happened means that his interest towards the coding. Okay, he starts the Facebook, the first Facebook in a Facebook 2008 to 2008 IPO. So this is the reason for the billionaire. Okay, so after the launch of the Facebook, he earned a lot. He earned a lot, and he become a billionaire at the age of the 23. So how it will be happen? How he can able to do that means that he have an interest in coding at the age of 12. Actually, at the age of 12, he just invented JukeNet. So this JukeNet is in a software, and from this JukeNet, we can able to transfer the information from one place to the another place. So first his JukeNet was used by his father. He used his JukeNet in their dental office. So the receptionist can able to transfer the patient informations from to the doctor without ailing anyone. So first of all, his first invention is in a JukeNet. After that, he tried to the coding and trying to innovate something. Why? Because if he have an interest, he have a creative mindset. So he just launched the Facebook. Now the Facebook have to connect all over the world, right? So we can able to. I'm in India, so I can able to connect with the people those who are in London, UK. USA, and then Canada, wherever he may be, she may be, we can able to connect it through the Facebook. So it will be connect all over the world. So that is a very great achievement, and we can able to share whatever the things we need to share to the world. If you are just share this or post whatever the informations, you just post it in a Facebook, definitely that will be reaches all over the world, right? So that is a very great thing he's done by the Mark Zuckerberg. Okay, so that is a success for the person. So he has some unique idea, he has some interest towards some particular thing, and he have responsible to how to solve that, how to create that, how to take this move step by step, everything he is know. So then only he can able to do those things, right? So that is a very good characteristics of the this Mark Zuckerberg. And then so this is a very good example for the social entrepreneurship. So whatever the business we are in, it doesn't matter. Okay. So once if you have an interest, you have a passionate, one you know about what is the roles and responsibility of the particular business, and you know where we start, it will gonna good. So you know what are the decisions we can able to take. So those things, if you are knowing, definitely you can able to achieve your goal. At the same time, you can able to come away from the all those businessmen, and you just shine like a star individual. So that is a main thing in the business. If you are wish to become a very good entrepreneur, you need to follow those skills, you need to grow inside, actually you need to improve those skills in yourself. Okay, so you are the only person can able to mold yourself. Nobody is there to motivate you. If somebody motivate me also, that what happened, you just take that motivation course at the particular session, okay, at the particular minutes, at the particular hour. After that you will do our work. Okay, you just again you just come to the mindset, and you will do our work, whatever the work you are regularly did. So that will be followed by you. But it actually, that is the reason nobody is there to motivate you. Okay, nobody is there to mold you. You are the only person. If you know I can able to do it, definitely you can able to do it. So you are the only person to create yourself. Okay, so that is a must. And communication, those characteristics also must important for to run a business, right? So the main thing is that skills need by the successful entrepreneur means that definitely you have a good communication skill. If you can able to communicate the point with the others in a very good manner, then only they can able to understand your points. So your communication is must. If you are lag your communication, definitely whatever the thing we need to convey with others, definitely it won't reach them in a right way. Okay, so communication is must. At the same time, communication is not only about the fluency, about the language like that. Okay, communication is also way of the talking. Okay, so what are the persons are there? So if you are visiting a company, okay, if you are having a meeting with the peoples, with your employees, means how you speak with your employees. After that, if you are having a meeting with the higher officials, means on the timing, how you are talking. And at the same time, if you have a meeting with your partners, okay, so partners is a very important, actually very essential part of the business. So if you have a partnership with someone, means you have a trust on the particular person, then only you just combine with him as a partner to our business. Okay, so that partnership is in a must thing to start a business. If you are individually start the business, I am the owner of the company, nobody is in a I need not allow any partnership into my company, means no matter, it doesn't matter. So whatever the decision it will be taken by you, that will be acceptable by your employees and then company members. But if you have a partner, you just consult with all those things with them. And if you have a shareholders, that is called a partners, right? So shareholders, you just share all those the things. What is your financial status? What is the steps you have to take, and what is your next move? So how you just differentiate from your company from your competitor? So those things you need to know first, and those things you just shared and you just discuss with those peoples and take some decision. After that, then only you can able to implement it. Okay, so that on the timing, how you just communicate, how you just explore your points, explore your ideas, explore your thoughts to them. So that is most important. Why? Because of if you are explore in a very impressive manner, then only they are impressed and they are provide some approval for your point, right? So that is most important thing. So that is called as communication skill. So communication is not only about the fluency and your uh, language like that. It is an main thing. It will becomes under the way of talking with others. Okay, so what are the place and what are the peoples are there, and how we just explore yourself. Actually, in our if you are doing a business, we are facing a lot of the peoples. They have a different mindset, they have a different ideas. So they not everybody is in the same. So you need to manage all those the peoples, and you need to manage I mean you need to con- I mean consult. Actually, you need to take a decision. So everybody you can able to do it. Okay, so if you are doing all those things, definitely the communication is must. Next, human relation skill. Human relation skill. Actually, if you are running a business, human relation skill is important. Why? Because of if you are human relation means, for example, I'm just asking, if on the wiki how they are only 4 persons was worked in wiki hub in the early stage. Okay, so after that the enna ananga appadina, they are upgraded. Actually, that founder of the WikiHow is Jack Herrick. So the Jack Herrick அப்படின்றவர், he is a founder of the WikiHow. So he just joined with the 4 peoples and they are doing the business. They are start the business. So on the my timing, they have a very good relationship with the 4 peoples. Okay, so on the 4 peoples கிட்டயே அவங்ககிட்ட இருந்த relationship, that is very useful and very helpful to development of their company. Okay, so if the Jack Herrick is a founder, so in the 4 people's may, these are not our company, we are a worker here. So we just do our work. What is that? So this is my work. So today I am just come from this timing to this timing, so 9 to 5. I just complete my work and I will leave. It means that if the workers they are doing like that, means definitely that will affect our development of the company. Definitely it will be affect our business. So if you have a very good relationship, okay, so you are a leader, so you need to know about your employee mindset. Whenever what are the situation is going on, so what is his mindset, so what he try to take a decision. So everything you need to know first of all. You just see your employee, you just read his mind. Okay, so he is in this mindset, so we are taking this decision. That will be very we are just speaking like this, that will be very calm the person. So those things are you need to know first. Okay, that is called as human relations skills. If you are satisfy your employee, definitely the employee will satisfy you. If you are paying employee as a money, definitely that employee will pay you by their work. Okay, by their dedication, by their commitment. So that is a very important thing for the business. Okay, so that is that great example for that. I just take this WikiHow. So 4 peoples are there. So on the 4 people they are turnover is in a $10 million, means that definitely it's an amazing thing. So that is in a human relations skills. And the same time, if you have an collaborate with one company, means that you have to maintain some good relationship with between you and then another company HR and company peoples. So that will be very helpful for your business growth. If you are wish to join them as a partner, means you between you and your partner have some good relationship, then only the business will go in a very good manner, or else it will collapse. Okay, so that is human relation skills. And then problem solving and decision making. Yeah, definitely. What whoever they are wish to become an entrepreneur, definitely they have a problem solving and decision making skills. So you just imagine that Bill Gates. Okay, so what are the problems he faced? What are the problems he faced? Sometimes they face in a very huge profit. Sometimes they face in a very loss. Okay, so sometimes your decision will be it's not good. So it will be leads for the failure. So those things are there, right? So on the timing you need to know how to solve this problem. So if you are doing a business, so on the timing employees they are not satisfied, so they are creating some problem, means on the timing who is the responsible for to initiate the problem. So how we just solve this, and how we just pick out the person, and how we just talk about him to support their decisions. So everything we just need to know first. That is in a problem solving. After that, decision making skills. So if the problem will be created, okay, I will do this for you people, and at the same time, the decision is only based on it, not only based on the company and the employee. Okay, that is in a mutual benefit. So if you are taking some decision for someone, means so from that, what is the profit that will be gained by our company, right? So if I am just pick some people inside my company, means that now what I think that, so what is the profit? Okay, so what is that if I am just hire him, so what is the benefit for me? Okay, so he have the skill, so by using the skill I can able to launch those things, I can able to complete those works, so that will be benefit for me. So that is in a decision making and then problem solving. Okay, so if you any problem will come, you can able to solve it. At the same time, if you are making a decision, very good decision at very essential time. Okay, so if there is any problem is there and the timing you are taking a decision, means the decision is in a that decision will helpful for your growth. Okay, not for your downs. So that is must. And technical skills. So once if you are technically fit, then only you can able to find out what are the problems and what are all the failures is going on. Okay, so if there is any mistakes is going on, if you are having a technical skill, then only you can able to find out some. For great example, if you are creating some proposal, you are just create some proposal for sending to the company. Okay, so if it is in a construction company, you need to take an order. So on the timing, you just quote some amount and quote some words. So after that, the proposal will be sent to the or submitted to the organization. So on the timing, you have a technical skill, you need to just check all those things. Okay, everything is in a good, and we quote in a very good amount, means that only it will be forwarded to that. Okay, if you didn't have any technical skills and you don't know how to create the proposal, once that will be how you can able to manage your company. So some fault is there, you can't able to find it, but you approve it. So what about other things about you? So that is waste. So that is called as technical skill. So if you are starting a business, you have a technical skills on that, then only you can able to move it. So then only you can able to manage all those the things. Okay, so that is a technical skill. So if you are become a successful entrepreneur, you need to improve your skills by the way of the communication and the human relation and problem solving, decision making, and you are confident, and you were consistency. So consistency is a very needed thing. Actually some people are there, they just doing some work by their interest. Okay, sometimes they are just writing articles, so they are very much interested to write a poet. Okay, so they just write it and they just post it through that social media like that. Okay, so your friends are also there. So if you are interested in some words, in our lockdown period also, one girl, he is he is drawing a picture, paint a picture. That picture will indicate some Tirukural. So after that, he just draw. Why? Because of he is much interested in painting. At the same time, she have a creative mindset. So she just take one Tirukural. So based on the Tirukural, that meaning of the Tirukural, she just draw the picture. That picture will says what the meaning of this Tirukural. So she just posted in the Instagram and on a lot of the social media. So after that, consistency, which means that you are continuously doing one thing. So on the timing, she continuously doing the same thing, and she just created she just draw paint um, 1130 திருக்குறள் ஐ திங்க். ஸோ எல்லாத்துக்குமே அந்த பொண்ணு ட்ரா பண்ணாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ ஆஃப்டர் கன்சிஸ்டன்சியா, ஐ மீன் continuously he just doing this work. After that definitely the reward will come to you. Okay, so if you are doing something continuously, so definitely you have a profit from that. So without you are expecting anything, you are just doing that. So for example, if you are making some product, you just taken a picture and continuously you are posting to the social media, like that everybody will see that. Okay, so on the timing, definitely some of them, they are impressed by your performance, definitely they will come and pick you, right? So that is one thing of that uh, consistency. So at the same time, in business also consistency is important. So what are the thing you have to do? So from your basics, you definitely will be continuously doing, and you are in a reach in a very high position also, you just do the same things, definitely the credit will come to you. Okay, so that is a must thing. And yeah, I hope so this I'm really happy to share all those informations regarding this entrepreneurial skills and development to you. So yes, and I hope so everybody is there, and some of them, they have much interest to become an entrepreneur. Actually, in a class, there are 50% are there, definitely 10%, 10% they are much interested in that field of software, and some of them much interested in the field of that product making and like that. And some of us, they are interested in that way of some in entrepreneur. So definitely 5 members in a class, definitely they are much interested to start a business. So I hope so, and I hope so everybody should understand those qualities. So you just improve it from your college days onwards. After that only you can able to build it. Okay, so from your college days, you just participate all those the activities, that will be very helpful for you. If you have any interest in something, you just do that in your from your college days also. So that will be very helpful for you after your college days, after your study, after your graduation. That will be very helpful to you to start a business. Okay, so for some I just give some example of the Augustine. Augustine is he is a very youngest billionaire at the age of the 27. Actually, the reward is the youngest billionaire award 2022 goes to Augustine. So he is in a very youngest man, but he is in a billionaire because of their interest in someone. So you, what are the thing you need to do? You just start it and try to make a try to travel in a very good manner. Okay, so and thank you all, thank you for this opportunity, and thank you for management, and thank you for your patience first of all. Thank you all. Hello sir. Bharati Raja, sir. Sir, are you here, sir?
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Sir,
Ma'am.
actually, yes, sir. Sir, in a meeting now, sir. So, shall we wind up the session, sir?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Students, you can leave the session.